4:13 a.m. Good morning. Hope you're having a great morning so far. I hope you're awake, not sleeping. Grab your coffee. I mean, do you guys honestly wake up before 4:30 or 5 a.m.? I think the answer is no. Most people don't. But I have a true core belief that if you want to start making some changes in your life, the best time to do it is in the morning when everyone else is sleeping. You start to believe that you deserve to win in life, right? So get up earlier, go work out, start that business, do whatever you need to do. But let's get right into today's video, guys. We're going to dive into Bitcoin dominance, okay? I'm about to tell you what is truly about to happen. And I believe this in my soul. Okay. Of course, this is all just my own opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I recommend you do even more research after watching today's video. But Bitcoin dominance is about to fall off a cliff again. Okay. Alt season is still in play, it's not going anywhere. I know there's a lot of scaredy cats out there that think, you know what, this is the end. My altcoins are going to go to zero. Dogecoin's going below zero. XRP is going back to 50 cents. Jasmy's done for. Like, I get it, guys. And that's because not this last Friday, but the Friday before, we saw a pretty big red candle that lasted less than 10 minutes and we bounced immediately. Congrats to you if you bought the dip in any altcoins. But for everyone else that has not bought in the dip and you have been holding, I hope this video brings you peace and you start to really understand what is truly about to happen. So, this is where we're at. We have the RSI right up here. Okay. Here's some signs, real quick, that I just want to teach you if you didn't know. When you could start to realize when an asset is going to go down is when negative divergence starts to form. So, what is negative divergence? Basically, it's a lower high right here. See how this point is lower than this high? It's very high still. It's overbought. It's over 70 on a weekly time frame, which is overbought, but it's a lower high. Okay. And see how the dominance made a higher high? Well, that's called negative divergence. You can call it bearish divergence. And then what happens? It tends to fall off a cliff. Okay. This is a very real thing with everything, not just Bitcoin dominance. You could do this with stocks and crypto, and all kinds of stuff that I teach in my Patreon down below if you're interested in learning more how to, I don't know, win maybe. So now looking at this, we can see that we started to get oversold, right? Technically around 30 is oversold. We were getting there, but what did we do here? So we created bullish divergence. Okay, so the opposite effect happened. Instead of the bearish divergence, you can see that this RSI made a higher low, right? This is a higher low. What did the dominance do? It made a lower low. See how this wick is lower than this wick where my mouse is? Maybe I need to make this bigger for you guys. My apologies. Let's zoom in. So you can see higher low, lower low. So what usually happens? We tend to push higher. Now, this wick, I didn't see coming. I don't think anyone did. But this was definitely possible as we were covering this, saying that we could bounce around here. I believe this is the 786 level. Also, when you take a Fibonacci from the low to the high, I can actually test it real quick. Just another lesson for you guys. Hopefully this is helpful because I want you to win for the rest of your life, for you and your family. Okay. It's not just about what's about to happen with crypto, it's about forever. Okay. Look at it. See, we bounce right at the 786 level and then we tend to go up. But guys, we're going to roll over and break this level. Mark my words. You heard it here first. And we're going to head down to 53 to 54%. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. Bottom line. Why 53 to 54%? Well, it's the next area of support. Okay. You can even see if I take a trend line, let's see, and let's just do it like right here. So there's a lot of traffic in this area. See, before we bounce, rejected, rejected, bounce, rejected, rejected. See how we were coiling up right here and then we finally broke it. So we broke the resistance with this candle. We came back tested it, held it as support, and then what happened? We launched for the dominance. Get this, guys. We came back down, boom, tested it. Very strong support with this candle right here. Launched higher. So what's going to happen is we're going to come back down and test this again. The question is, and this is technically 54.5%. So we're going to bounce around here. Here's the question though. Are we going to break this and have a massive alt season, or are we going to get stopped out here and have a small alt season? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what we're going to be doing is once we're down here at 53 to 54%, this is why I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel right now. We're going to be looking at our favorite altcoins and seeing where are they priced at? Where is their RSI? For example, Jasmy. When we're down here at 53 to 54%, we look at the daily time frame on Jasmy and the weekly. And if the RSI is overbought on both time frames, well, actually, I have a technique where it has to be the RSI, MACD, and stochastic, which again I teach in my group. We have over 1,000 members. Links are down below. I'm going to be locked in telling people to get the heck out of crypto at the end of the day. I don't care what the price is. Once you find out that the three indicators are matching up, plus we look at the fear and greed index, plus we look at the Bitcoin dominance, plus we're looking at Fibonacci levels, you have multiple confirmations that it's time to get the heck out of crypto. So that's exactly what I'm about and what I'm going to be helping people with, because it's cool to buy. It's cool to hold. Like, you got a big bag of crypto. But guys, at the end of the day, if you're just taking screenshots of your portfolio and you're not collecting any profit and you're not trading the right way, you're losing, like straight up losing. So you got to be watching this. You got to start to understand how this works. But this video, the whole goal is to tell you really how negative divergence works, how positive divergence works, and also that the Bitcoin dominance is about to roll over down to all this volume down here, which is around just under 54%, all the way to 54.5%. Okay. If we break that, the good news is I do believe we'll head lower. We'll head to about 47 to 48%. That's really what I'm looking for right here. And the reason I'm looking for this, I'll take this trend line now and I'll show you right here, guys. So you could see tested, rejected, tested, rejected. Kind of came up, not quite, but rejected. Tested this area. I mean, you could even pull this lower if you want. Like, truly, you could go like right here, which is 47.8%. Okay. Tested, rejected, rejected. Boom. See how it consolidated right here? Came up, came back down, tested, hold as support right here, technically, like right here, 47 to 48%. Just say 48% just to be safe. Boom. Now it created it as support, right? Came back down, held this area, 49%. We can even, I mean, we could probably use this right here just to be uber safe, 48%. Okay. We held it and then we went up. It came down, went up. Okay. So what's going to happen in my belief, guys, is we're going to come down here. We're going to chop around. But I think the ultimate top for cryptocurrency, for your favorite altcoins, and now they're all going to pump differently. That's why you got to have a diverse portfolio. If you want to see my portfolio, again, join the Patreon. Links are down below. You see all my allocations. You know exactly what I buy. You know exactly when I sell. And you're going to win. So I think ultimately we come down here. Okay. I think that could be the top. And I think it would shock the world, because so many people are pissed off right now with crypto. They think the top is in and we're done for. I mean, the only way we would be done for is if this dominance kept climbing, right? And it got higher than here again. It broke this high, which I don't think is going to happen. Like, this is a huge wick right here, basically rejected all this volume. And I think we're going to roll over and continue alt season into the end of the year. Now, it may be delayed, right? It's already October 21st. It's been very disappointing. I mean, if you look at the start of 2024, you've probably made some massive gains if you did it right, if you took some profit. If you were holding the bag and you were up 500%, well, that's your fault. You got greedy at the end of the day, okay? So you got to learn from what you've done before and be smarter about it. Okay, this is crypto. It's the Wild West. This is not a high yield savings account. All right, so that's going to come down. And that's that, guys. So again, drop a like. Would truly appreciate that, guys. Let's get this over 1,000 likes. Let's really push this out there, because if people understand this right here, it doesn't matter what altcoins you hold, it's going to go up. Okay, so you just got to stay patient. You really got to do nothing right now, in my opinion, or just learn more. right? Learn more. So shoot me a message on social media if you have any questions. Typically, X or Instagram. My links are down below. And we'll see you guys on the next one.